then The Rock came out. And the place went nuts because it's The Rock, and we don't get to see The Rock very often. He's still one of the biggest stars in the world. So The Rock came out, and he did what actually I thought was a pretty terrible promo. I thought the promo was garbage for the most part. He came out, he coasted on the same material he used on Austin Theory when he came back to SmackDown in September. Just changed some of the words. But it's The Rock, and it's still special when he shows up, so people are willing to overlook it. Or maybe they're into that kind of humor, I don't know. But it wasn't a great promo, but it didn't matter. The only part of the promo that mattered was what came at the end, after he beat up Jinder Mahal, because it all built to Jinder attacking him, and then of course he laid him out. He hit a spine buster and a people's elbow, and then he took the mic back and he said, "The Rock is hungry, San Diego. He's going to go out to eat. Should he sit in a booth? Should he sit at the bar? Or should he sit at the head of the table?"
Oh, come on, man. Oh, damn, the ads, man.
Big with Google Play. Battle it out with Free Fire.
And that was the money line. This is the first time that they have officially teased a match between The Rock and Roman Reigns on television, because people online have been talking about this for a few years.
It needs to happen at Mania.
And it looked like it had a real shot of happening last year, and then it didn't. But it's the first time on TV that they've openly acknowledged it. So Rock is definitely doing something. We know that. Whether it's an actual match or a guest enforcer spot or both.
No forcer. He's getting in the ring. Come on, man.
And I'm sure that when we get that first face-to-face in the ring on TV between The Rock and Roman, man, the atmosphere is going to be electric. This is a match that almost happened at last year's WrestleMania. It should have happened in Hollywood, and it didn't, for reasons that still have not been explained, other than Rock saying he met with Vince McMahon and Nick Khan, and they talked about it, and they drank tequila, and ultimately they put their pencils down, because they couldn't figure out the best story for it. They put their pencils down. Cody Rhodes got the match with Roman instead. They nuked Cody at the end of the match, like they nuked every other challenger to Roman over the past 3 years. And Cody did not get to finish his story, which is winning the championship that his father had taken away from him at Madison Square Garden. Oh well, guess he'll have to finish the story at WrestleMania 40, people said.
I don't think so.
Those same people now are saying, oh well, guess he'll have to finish the story at SummerSlam or at WrestleMania 41. No, he doesn't. The main event for Night 2 of WrestleMania this year will be
Roman Reigns
against Cody Rhodes.
No, because
undisputed WWE.
No, because he doesn't. He need the back-to-back thing. We just have to. Me and Jason just have to agree to disagree, because like this Rumble thing, you don't need back-to-back Rumble winners no more. Like Michael's in what was it, 95 and whatever, and you don't need repeat main events. And I know people will say, well, The Rock and Stone Cold, but that wasn't back to back. That was I think they had like a break in between, and then The Rock and Stone Cold was more popular than Roman Reigns. I mean, come on, that's common sense. That was, and yeah. And then who else? Somebody else did it. Yeah. Again, I know Stone Cold won. Yeah, Stone Cold again. More popular than Reigns and what's his name? Cena put together. That's right. I put together. Who else did? I think Orton did it. He probably did. He didn't need it neither. Yeah. So now when the Taker won it, he didn't need it neither. But the Taker only won it once, but he was already a star, so he really didn't need it. But the Taker got his Rumble win. But yeah, this 2-time and back-to-back stuff. Do something else. Try something else.
WWE Championship. That was the match as soon as he lost last year, and they got the close-up shot of his sad face with Roman in the aisle.
No, it was a sad face. It's a sad face. 2 years in a row.
That was the match as recently as a few months ago when he and Roman came face-to-face on SmackDown, and they had the crowd buzzing. that will be and should be your WrestleMania.
I just have to
main
leave a
event
buzz
in
because
Philadelphia.
the Rock and
Because
Orton.
if The Rock wants to wrestle Roman Reigns in what will likely end up being his retirement match, I mean, let's be honest, because I think if The Rock actually came back to wrestle, it would only be for a match against his cousin. That's what would draw him out of retirement.
Yeah, but moving it on, how many times are you going to move it on to another year? Seriously. Because suppose next year, he's got some big movie coming up. Can't do it. So you're going to be angry you didn't do it. See? Keep pushing it along. It's not going to happen. So, not saying to rush it, but do it while you can. And The Rock is he's in shape. He's built. He's ready to go. So yeah, moving it another year, you just keep moving it on and on and on. It's not going to happen. I know you don't want to say, do it and be done with it, damn it. But no, you don't want to say it like that. But like, come on. He's ready.
WWE has a show before WrestleMania. It's called Elimination Chamber. And in past years, in any other year, I might agree that a match like that does not belong on a show called Elimination Chamber.
No.
Which, hey, Rock has wrestled at Elimination Chamber before. He wrestled CM Punk at Elimination
That
Chamber.
was back
So
then.
not
That was back
out of the
then.
question
That was
The
back
Rock
then.
would
That was
wrestle
back then.
on,
That was back then.
a quote-unquote B show. He's done it before. But there's a show called Elimination Chamber. Any other year, I might agree. But this year is the biggest chamber of all time. It's a stadium show in Australia. This will be their first major Australia pay-per-view. They had their global warning show, I think it was in 2002, but that was not a major pay-per-view. That was an event specifically for Australia. They didn't take the Royal Rumble there. They didn't take SummerSlam there. This is the first time they're going down there. They're going to have 50, 60, 70,000 people, like they did in Cardiff for Clash at the Castle. It's going to be a massive show. Rhea Ripley, I'm sure, will be defending her title on that show in her home country. We're going to have an Elimination Chamber match. We don't know what the stakes will be yet, but we know we're getting at least one chamber match. And what bigger main event could they book for that show than Roman Reigns against The Rock? And I can already hear the crying now. Have you lost your mind? You can't book.
It's not, Jay. Look. It's not crying. It's to be frustrated, but it's not crying. It's the money match. It's Rock and Stone Cold. I mean, I know about that. Yeah, that would be something, wouldn't it? It's Rock and Roman. And in the words of Batista, deal with it. Yeah, that's it. Now, you. Oh boy, who really wants to see a back-to-back a main event 2 years in a row? Yeah. Again, when it was back with with Stone Cold, he was more popular. The Rock, Stone Cold more popular than Roman, Cena. Sorry, Cody. Who else can you want to throw in? What's the new guy? I don't really know him well. LA, all of them combined. Sorry. It's just The Rock, Stone Cold, and The Rock, Stone Cold, and Hogan. Okay. The Rock, Stone Cold, Hogan, Macho Man, Warrior. More popular than even Undertaker. Throw Taker. You gotta have the Taker, and more popular than Roman, Cena, and Cody. I'm telling you. Now Cody's but I like Cody, but I like Cody more than Cena. But come on now, back to back. We use this a Drake song. We're going back to back. Going back to back. Going to WrestleMania. It's back to back. You're going, oh, we're not doing that. This ain't the Drake story. This is the Rock and Roman. Then I heard they supposed to be trying to bring Fatu in. It's Kishi. Bring him in there. Nobody he be saying I did it for the Usos. Know about that? Then he turns around and kicks Rock in the head. Know about that? Or kick somebody. Know about that? No, that's not gonna happen. That'll be something if they brought him in. But yeah, it's I need to have a poll. What's the bigger main event? Rock and Roman or Roman and Cody? Like, come on now. I know you probably say only the old school fans want to see Rock and Roll. Not necessarily. Say like you said, I agree with Jason on this. It should have been happening. I agree with him on that. It should have been happening, but the stalling and the planning, I guess.
The Rock against Roman Reigns at Elimination Chamber, that's a WrestleMania match.
That's right, damn right.
That could be the biggest WrestleMania match of all time.
Yep.
It's a WrestleMania-worthy match. You're right, it is. It is a WrestleMania-worthy match. And it's okay to do a WrestleMania-worthy match on a non-WrestleMania show. Because WrestleMania this year is going to be stacked regardless. That show is already doing monster business, record business for WWE.
Yeah, the Rock and Roman will do even bigger business.
WWE is running more major international shows than ever before, and they are trying to make them a big deal. There is nothing wrong with spreading some of that wealth around. They're in a very strong position now where they can do that sort of thing and not have to bank everything on WrestleMania. You do Rock against Roman at the Chamber, and after Roman beats Rock...
No, it's not going to happen! That's 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 not going to happen!
Defend against Cody Rhodes.
That's not going to happen! That's not going to happen! It's not going to happen! That's not going to happen!
Cody's last chance is to win the Chamber.
He had his chance. He had his chance, and that's it. Shoot. He had his chance, damn it. Shoot. He had his chance, and it was your last chance to dance. And you had it. You know? Now, if The Rock, or if Roman gets past the Rock at WrestleMania, that's different. But he had it. Now, that's it now. Shoot. Now, he can get like a... I don't know, the U.S. IC belt, and what does that do? That puts you in line for a world a title shot anyway. So, because he doesn't need it, he doesn't need the Rumble either. So don't even think about the Rumble. So yeah, and I know people are still eyesore about Punk being back, but that's too damn bad. Because I started to sing. You can't sing the music because the music is copyright. Damn, I was tempted to sing the music, but yeah, let's just leave it alone. Leave the Rock and Roman alone. It's happening now. So it's happening, Captain. Because I'm just telling you, it's the better main event.